Que onda, Chalupa lovers? Welcome to this first edition of my FIFA 19 Road to Glory Gem series here. Did this back a couple of FIFAs ago, wanted to bring this back for you guys. And basically, first take a look at the budget of 1860 Munich. And their budget would probably be what you would have for a lower league England side as well. Basically, if you sell some players, do the preseason tournament, all that, so you probably get around to this type of budget also, just so you guys are aware. And I'll be bringing in 4 players, 2 wingers and 2 strikers, who all can be purchased for less than €1,000,000. So very good bargains here, and you know, obviously just making sure that you guys can purchase these players is very key, because you have a lot of clubs and players are kind of bugged in career mode, so you want to be able to see that you can purchase them first. But the first player we're getting is Emmanuel Wasabi, a young American player. Basically went in for about 900,000 euros. You can probably get him for about 800,000, 850 also, but I didn't want to be too cheap with all that. I believe he was actually the last transfer I made, but I didn't go in order for this, so I'm sorry about that. But we'll take a look at the wages also, just so you can get an idea of the wages you want to offer. As you can see, kind of lower in the budget on the top left corner. And we went for 3,000 with the wages and submitted that offer, and that was accepted. So quite affordable player, and once you see his attributes, you'll see why I'm so huge on him. He has some absolutely amazing attributes. 75 potential, obviously not super high potential, but that's part of a Road to Glory career mode save. Honestly, finding those gems. But 4-star weak foot for a striker is great. 3-star skill moves, 5'10", right-footed with medium work rates, and he already has a speed, especially from the start, being 90 pace. So he's very pacey, but also incredibly agile, which you'll see also there. So 89 acceleration, 91 agility, 88 balance, 94 jumping, and 90 sprint speed. Then stamina is actually not too bad. Strength a bit on the lower end, obviously being at the 54. Without training, that strength could definitely grow, as well as with it, with the new addition of strength being, you know, kind of an area that you can train with the drills and all that. Now, mentally, attack position actually is pretty good, considering his overall. A lot of these mid-60 players get awful. It's absolutely awful attack position from the start. Technically, the ball control, dribbling, the upper 60s, 61 finishing, could use some work with the short passing. Actually did work on that with training, which you'll see later on. So a very good purchase. I love that pace and agility. He's going to feel amazing on the ball for you, so a really big option, as he also has the flair and tactical dribbler traits on him. So we'll move on to the next player I purchased here. A wonderful Road to Glory player. The past three FIFAs, I'd say. Thomas Olivier Among, absolute beast physically, and I think he got a bit of a potential drop this year compared to the last FIFAs, but he's very affordable still, very affordable. You can see me offering a transfer fee here of about 850,000 euros, so that's a decent offer, I would say, and they did accept that right away. So you can put that offer in. It seems like they'll accept that. Obviously, you can differ save to save, so something to keep in mind. Then 1.6 thousand with the wages, 4,000 signing bonus is what I offered, and that was accepted, just so you guys can see that. And he has 76 potential, obviously not super high either, but physically he is still incredible. The skill moves, obviously not the best, being 2-star, 3-star weak foot isn't amazing either. 5'9", right-footed though, with medium work rates. And he doesn't just have that pace, he has some really good strength on him, which will certainly grow with or without training. Up to you. I did train in this just for this video. I don't train in other videos, but for this one I specifically did. So physically, 87 acceleration, 83 agility, 92 balance, 91 jumping, 86 sprint speed, 60 stamina, and 79 strength. Mentally, attack position is quite poor along with the composure, but those physical attributes are incredible. He's going to feel so good on the ball with that straight sprint speed, the agility, the balance, as well as the solid strength he has on him. Technically, the ball control, dribbling in the lower to mid 60s, along with the finishing, heading accuracy, and shot power. Short pass is pretty awful, being at the 49, but is something that can be worked on for sure with training, and does grow a lot without training for strikers. Does that short passing attribute, something to keep in mind also. Actually, just looking at these kits, these are really nice kits, man. I'm thinking I might have to do 1860 Munich career mode for you guys. We'll see what happens with that. But long shot taker trait on him also, and he just really is a very good option. Now a third player, now getting into these wingers, Makana Baku. This dude looks really good. You know, he has the pace and agility. High pace agility players is what I went for this basically in this career mode. I did the save I did with 800,000 euros. You were able to purchase him fairly easily also. As we'll move on to see the wages, 2,000 in wages, as well as 4,000 in the signing bonus, or 5,000 I went with. Submitted the offer, and that all worked out quite fine. So that's looking good. Glad to bring in a lovely player such as him into the side, because he has some nice physical attributes with 77 potential. So actually the highest potential that I will be showcasing here. And he's pretty good with the 5'10" frame, left-footed, high medium work rates, 3-star skill moves and weak foot. Obviously not the best with skill moves and weak foot, but that's kind of difficult to find with all these youngsters that can be affordable for Road to Glory career modes, which is what makes it so different if you play it kind of the right way without like a financial takeover and all that. No really right way to play it, obviously, but you're going to be able to find a lot of gems, as I really enjoyed, is why I love Road to Glory career mode so much, really. So 92 acceleration, 90 agility, 83 balance, the 89 sprint speed, also 80 stamina. Very good to see that stamina being so high already, so that's a good sign. Mentally attack position not too high, which is kind of what you would expect, vision being kind of low as well there. But we're at the work a lot on those technical attributes, especially the passing. So flip over to that. Short passing, only at the 51, crossing curve in the mid-50s. And the ball control, dribbling obviously being his best attributes, finishing quite poor also. So he's a pure speed demon, and pure speed demon we'll be seeing the training that we'll be doing coming up after. But Jonathan Amon, very cheap option, 580,000 euros here, very affordable. Obviously doesn't have the best work rates and stuff you've seen not the best work rates nor skill moves and all that, but 1.5 on the wages, is 1.4 signing bonus. Very cheap, very affordable. If you just need a really pacey and agile option off the bench, he's the guy for you. With 75 potential, not super high, but I just see an upgrade for him in the future. He's looking very promising. It's 2-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot, so the lack of skills is disappointing, baby. But he's 5'9", right-footed, and you saw the medium work rates. And physically, 92 acceleration though, 94 agility and balance, 87 jumping, and 90 sprint speed. Stamina is actually not bad either. That's really good to see. Strength obviously a bit poor. Mentally attack position and vision in the mid to lower 50s there, as well as the composure being at the 49 mark. So obviously all pace and agility at the moment, with some really high jumping also. Could certainly win some headers for here and there for you, which just really helps out in this FIFA with all these second ball type of action and all that. As we'll move over to see his technical attributes, actually pretty good dribbling at the 69 mark, 63 ball control, short pass in the upper 50s. We can definitely work on that, as well as the finishing being at the 55, and you'll see us do so with the training that you can see now. So I actually used all 5 training drills. I flip between the 5th training drill between Baku as well as Amon, basically to get up their dribbling a bit more to help them out as a winger, and did finishing drills for Sabi and Among is how that went. So you'll see I basically did the training just for half a season though, but you'll get an idea of how good they can get with training, especially if you work on some of their more mental attributes as well as their technical attributes. As we'll see now, a +7 for Baku. Again, it just trained halfway through the season, then stopped, and basically went over. So again, 3-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot, 5'10", left foot with high medium work rates. And physically, he still got some really good growth. His acceleration went up by 6 up to the 98, +1 the agility, balance, sprint speed, stamina up by 2, strength up by 2 also. The mentally attack position I worked on a lot. Again, I worked on that finishing as well as the passing, which you'll see coming out. The vision up by 3, reactions up by 2, so really looking great. He does have that speedster, especially extremely fast, very agile. He's going to feel so good on the ball, especially technically now. I worked on that dribbling a lot up to the 72, ball control in the upper 60s, and you see finishing much more respectable now in the lower 60s. Not the best still, but the short pass a lot better also, the 70 mark. I'm not much of a crosser, so you could always work on the crossing too yourself if you'd like. I just don't really cross much at all. I prefer to play short passes in from the wing rather than general crosses, you know, just my style of play. So very good player he is at the moment, and still has 7 points to hit that potential, so a lot of room for him to improve. As we move over to see Thomas Olivier Ramon hitting this 70 overall with, again, mostly that finishing training I did on him. Actually, that's the only thing I did was a finishing training with along with the passing. 2-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, 5'9", and physically he looks really good still. He got some growth to acceleration, agility, balance, sprint speed, and strength. You can see strength up to the 82 is looking really good. 88 sprint speed, 91 jumping, 95 balance, 84 agility, and 89 acceleration. You got that attack position up quite a bit, and tactically you can see the finishing up to the 71 mark, along with some good improvements to the shot power. Short pass up by 19, so I really worked on that a lot, as well as some improvements, you know, just from the basically the growth without training also. So looks a lot better now. It looks like a wonderful option as a striker, being going to be able to create a bit more. Dribbling probably would have grown a little bit more obviously without training, but it's kind of give or take, as I really wanted to have some better finishing for our strikers here. So Sabi now, 3-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot, such a gem now. 5'10", right foot, medium work rates, and you can see acceleration up to the 91, balance up to the 90, 95 sprint speed, and 91 agility, 94 jumping. That jumping is incredible. 58 strength, so got a +4 there at least. So the strength obviously is not the best, but if you pair him next to a stronger striker, I think you'll have a really good combo, such as Among, who will be the strength in this combination. Tactically, ball control up to the 72, finishing up by 9 points to the 70, so looking a lot better. Short pass up by 12, shot power grew by 12 also, and you see some growth of long shots and volleys there as well. So some really good growth. Now Jonathan Amon, you'll see, had some really good improvements also, but Sabi, I'm really excited for him. I'm definitely going to be using him in the future career mode, as again we'll flip over to see Jonathan Amon to round out this video here. But I got up to the 69 overall. Nice, very nice. 2-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot. 5'9", right-footed with medium work rates, and physically he is just an absolute monster with a 92 acceleration, 95 agility, 94 balance, 87 jumping, 91 sprint speed. Then you can see stamina, got a little bit of growth along with strength, and immensely attack position went up a lot. Could probably work on the vision as well, maybe in a different drill if I wanted to focus on the vision also, but that new drill with attack position short pass definitely comes in handy. So tactically up to the 70 ball control, then the +5 of the crossing, dribbling up by 4, but finishing up by 16, short pass up by 15, so looking really good with that short passing ability. Obviously, again, if you would rather have the crossing up than the short pass, something you could do yourself, and he is still about 6 points away from that potential. So a very good player at the moment. You know, he's going to be a very good player at the lower league level, whether it be, and even maybe in some second divisions, could really create some problems for you also. As I'll round out this video by taking a look here at the transfer history, so you can see again how much we paid for these players. So about 580,000 for Amon. Baku was in that 800,000 range, 850 for Among, and then I did pay a bit more for Sabi than I probably could have. I could have probably actually paid about 50,000 less for him, but I wanted to make sure we brought him in the club because he was the gem of this in my opinion. So he was 900,000. Sabi was. I actually did sell a player also. I shouldn't have done that, just so I could have just shown all four. So that's really stupid to me, but whatever. Either way, it worked. And again, the transfer budget we had here was probably about what you would have for sure. You know, in a lower league, say, whether it be in England or in Germany, the 3rd division in Germany. There's quite a few clubs with a good amount of budget, similar budget 1860 Munich also. And again, like I said, yeah, a lot of you guys will be using the pre-season tournament and all that, be selling some players off to get some more funds. So about, you know, what I showed at the beginning, and here I'll be showing again now. Actually, you'll probably have a budget similar to that for sure, doing the pre-season tournament, selling players, etc. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. 4 big gems here. I know it's probably a bit longer than it could have been, but I wanted to show training. I wanted to show all the attributes and all that. I think personally, you know, when a player has such high physical attributes, just get their tactical and mentals up there, because they're so good with that pace and agility already. I think you just train them up as soon as possible, get their technical abilities to a much higher level. I've done it in the past with players such as Zain Hakim, who was probably one of my who was a huge gem from my Road to Glory series last FIFA. So yes, that is kind of my logic here and why I showed the training and all that. But obviously, if you're playing a longer career mode, you can maybe not train them if you really want the OP physical and technical growth and less of the mental growth, which is pretty much how it works. How it has worked the last few views. But again, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have quite a few other similar Road to Glory gem videos out for you guys soon, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave a like on it. I love you guys. Thank you, my beautiful Chalupa lovers, for all the support lately. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be signing out now, and I'll catch you guys later.